Here's an entree from my Spring Detox Menu Series. RWOP, Season 2, Week 3. Hi everyone, it's Sandy from Norman, Oklahoma. If you know anything about Norman, Oklahoma, you know that it's home of the University of Oklahoma. Right here, OU. They have a little football team they call the Sooners. And believe me, when you live in Norman, Oklahoma, you have to show your school spirit. Now, in the state of Oklahoma, football is one of the biggest sports ever. Well, there's only one other sport that I can think of in this state of Oklahoma that's even as big as football. And guess what that is? That would be fishing. Yes, and my husband Rick is a big fisherman. In the spring, you can only think of one thing when it comes to fishing, and that's crappie. He came out to the lake today to fish, and springtime just reminds me of fish. So, fish it will be for our entree. Now, whether or not it ends up being crappie as my entree remains to be seen. Oklahoma has, of course, a large variety of different kind of fish, but what people around here really like are the crappie, the bass, and of course catfish. And there's another little sport that is really big in Oklahoma that is associated with catfish, and that is called noodling. And if you don't know anything about noodling, well, you should Google it. It looks like a dangerous sport to me, but the catfish around here grow to be humongous. I mean, they could be a couple 100 pounds. And what noodling is, are these men actually dive way under and look for caverns where these catfish hide, basically. And they literally put their arms in the mouth of the catfish and pull them out. Now, many fingers have been lost in this sport, so don't ask me why it's such an important sport here in Oklahoma. And then we found Rick. He was catching fish. I need to go create some kind of wonderful dish with crappie using the Philadelphia Cooking Creme. Get home and start making tartar sauce. We're in luck for dinner tonight. So, I'm headed home now. Rick caught enough crappie to make a meal. Now, all I have to do is come up with a wonderful sauce using Philadelphia Cooking Creme. Hi, everybody. Okay, I'm back from the lake. And while Rick is outside filleting those fish, I thought that I would show you what our mystery ingredient is going to be today for our entree. It is so pretty. This is just beautiful. This is German sweet mustard greens. Look at the colors of this. The back side of the leaf is green and the front is purple. Really nice deep purple. It's going to add some color and of course all those healthy benefits. So I just wanted to show you some of the other family members of mustard greens. We have, of course, Swiss chard. We have baby bok choy, turnip, and of course spinach. And this is going to be fried fish, and I'm making a special sauce using the savory garlic cooking cream. And I'm adding capers, a little bit more cheese, and cream, and maybe a little dry white wine, and some onions, and also the mustard greens too. And to go along with the flavors of these mustard greens, I put Dijon mustard on them, coat them with that, before I coat them with the bread. And so, this week's secret mystery ingredient is mustard greens. And this isn't just regular old mustard greens. I was able to find at the farm market German sweet mustard greens, and oh, they're beautiful. They have some color to them. Mustard greens comes from the Brassica family. That's a family of flowering plants such as kale and broccoli and Brussels sprouts and just a wide variety of the cole crop plants. They all contain phytonutrients, which do a deep cleansing within our cellular structure. So these vegetables, which are known as cruciferous vegetables, are super powerhouses in the way that they help cleanse our bodies. They're antioxidant rich, they're fiber rich, they have edible leaves and flowers, such as with the broccoli, cabbage, bok choy, cauliflower, kale, to name a few. Even turnip greens. And just like with asparagus, which was my detox vegetable during the appetizer round, these go in and clean up carcinogens in our bodies, and they go right down to the cellular level and help prevent different types of cancers and allergies, viruses, and infections. They activate enzymes in our livers that neutralize harmful substances. Now, their naturally bright green color indicates a high level of chlorophyll. And did you know that we need chlorophyll as blood cleansers for our own bodies? It's a detox for our blood, and it strengthens our liver. Mustard greens are high in vitamins A, E, C, folate, B6, and zinc. And just like with broccoli, they have an important level of calcium that we need. And their high levels of vitamin C helps with the absorption of the calcium. The vitamins A and the zinc help boost our immune systems. Those nutrients are important in the development of our white blood cells, increasing our resistance to viruses and infections. Sauté the chopped onions and mustard greens in olive oil for about 2 minutes. Then add the wine and cook for another 3 minutes. Then add the savory garlic Philadelphia Cooking Creme, the heavy cream, the capers, and the Kraft Italian 5 cheese with a touch of Philly. Then salt and pepper to taste. For breading the fish, mix together the oil and the Dijon mustard and brush each side of the fillets, then dredge into a mixture of flour, cornmeal, cayenne, and dill, then the egg wash, and then coat with the flour mixture again and fry for a few minutes on each side until nicely browned. Okay, here it is. This is our spring cleansing savory garlic sauce with German sweet mustard greens to go on the fresh, just today caught. A little of this sauce. Kind of nice instead of tartar sauce. Oh. Now that's delicious. Still has a little bit of, you know, a tartar sauce taste. You can taste the dill in the breading. You can really taste the mustard and the mustard greens. So I hope you enjoyed our little fishing excursion today. And Josie, don't you make fun of my little fish. I know they look like your bait when you go fishing, but they were sure tasty. So I'm calling it my Thunderbird fish fry with savory garlic cream sauce, featuring Philadelphia Cooking Creme, savory garlic flavor. It was delicious. I hope you try it soon. And I used Dijon mustard to coat the fillets before breading them. Then used the German sweet mustard greens in the savory garlic cream sauce. So, how about a little bit of mustard humor this week? Dijon vous, the mustard that keeps coming back. That's by Anonymous. Keep on creating wonderful new dishes for your friends and family with Philadelphia cream cheese and Philadelphia Cooking Creme. Bon appetit.